childhood, who was your best friend? Share some of your fondest memories and fun times together.
Well, Pete and I went in service together.
Are you recording?
Yeah, and we did almost everything in high school together. Played football together. Got hurt the same year together. We hung out together. Cut a lot of school. Did a lot of saw a lot of movies. We saw all of the Creature of the Black Lagoon pictures so many times we could yell before the creature appeared and make everybody jump. That was the kind of thing we did. Pete had his sister's car, and I had $10 a week, and we got along pretty good that way.
We saw him back in West Virginia when we went back, 3-4 years ago.
Yeah.
And
had pizza and beer, if I remember.
Yeah,
right.
in the hotel room.
Huh? Yeah.
If I can get in touch with him and send him this video, do you have anything you want to say to him? Or?
Well, hi, Pete. You're going to be older than me this year, you know.
Oh, he's older than
For
you?
a whole day. Yeah, his birthday's July the 4th, and mine's July the 5th.
Okay. So the next question is, what is your favorite memory of your mother? Why is it so special to you?
Well, hearing my mother whistle while she worked, and like she enjoyed all that hard work, and I can, picture her. I don't know why she was so happy, but she worked hard and seemed to enjoy it. He was some woman. He really was. I can always hear her telling me too. You gotta, if you don't listen, you're gonna have to feel. And that was, she applied that to everything. And if you think about it, it does apply. If you get bad advice, you don't listen up and think about it, you'll do bad things. You get good advice and ignore it, then nothing good happens to you. In the Bible, that's called discernment. And she was a very discerning lady.
She wasn't very condescending or anything like that. She talked to people like I told you so or anything like that, right?
Oh, no. Well, my mother, she was kind and very emotional. Whoops. It went dark. I don't know why. I think I pushed
It's still recording. All it's doing is
saving.
Yeah, it's just saving energy. So.
Well, we've gone green. We're saving power.
So what image of your father is the most striking in your memory?
Well, I talked about Dad shooting a bull, which cost him a bunch of money.
Why'd he shoot the bull?
Yeah, neighbors didn't keep their fences up. The bull got on our property in our garden, and my mother tried to chase it out, and it got after her. And our pack of dogs changed its mind. And when Dad found out, he told the guy next door that get that bull off his property, he was going to kill it. And Dad, I think he gave him a deadline: get it out of there by midnight, or I'm going to kill it. And he went out at 6 p.m. and shot it.
6 hours early, yeah?
Yeah, he couldn't wait.
You said something about Pat believing in the labor movement.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember also when we had the store that when people were on strike and couldn't buy groceries, Dad carried them on credit, and he also delivered groceries for free when because some of those strikes lasted months, and he'd also take some stuff to them for nothing at times. And I remember going with him and unloading the groceries. And,
Yeah, Joyce always said that Pat would get the shirt off his back to help you.
that's true. True, but he didn't appreciate the ones that he gave credit to when they were on strike, and then they'd walk the state food store, which was a chain, was on the same side of the street as us, but about 4 doors down.
This is
And
when you had the farm market?
Yeah, people would walk down on the other side of the street, 2-lane road, and cross over to the state food store to buy after they went back to work, and that made my dad mad.
Oh,
Really mad.
yeah. I guess no good deed ever goes unpunished.
Yeah, that was when steel was king, and steel and railroads. Now they're both gone back there. Steel plant and railroad. B&O was the oldest railroad in the country, and it went under.
So you have 6 brothers and sisters, and starting from the oldest, why don't we list one special memory about each of your brothers and sisters, starting with Barbara.
Barbara was had a small allowance. I think it was $1 a week, and when she'd come home on Monday after going to high school, she had to ride the bus down into Moundsville. She'd always bring Joyce and I some little toy or balloon or storybook or something like that. Spend a quarter of her money on us, you know. So we'd have something. We always looked forward to Barbara coming down the lane because we knew she was going to give us something. And Barbara continued to give all her life. She was a hard person to understand, but she was a giving person.
How about Ed?
Ed was a storyteller. He'd tell us stories, and scary stories, and serial stories where he'd cut it off, and we'd have to wait till the next time to hear the rest of it, stuff like that. He was had a line of BS that wouldn't hard to quit. I still think he has it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't think much has changed. And what about Jim?
Yeah, what about Jim? Jim and I didn't get along very well. He when I was 2, I guess, he took me to show and tell and gave me away to a colored family who rejected me, and the rest of my life I've been scarred by that Jim. And
He took you to show and tell and traded you?
he took me to show and tell and traded me off to a colored girl. I don't know what he traded me off for, but he traded me off. He maybe just gave me away. I'm not sure. But Barbara found me that time. The girl was bringing me back.
Yeah.
And,
Barbara found you.
Yeah.
But did the rest of the family know that you had been given
Oh
away?
yeah, Mom was looking for me, and Barbara was looking for me. I don't know whether Jim was. He probably couldn't sit down, so he had to do something.
Right. What about Joyce?
Oh, poor Joyce. It seemed like every time.
Hannah. Oh, she's getting feisty.
Every time on the farm
That's okay, we can pause it.